Ryuzi. Okay. Number one, I don't really think anyone should ever remove Barrier Lance. Actually, not true. Not true.
I don't know.
I just realized. Here's the thing. If you do damage calculations, right? Barrier Lance gives you 7 res. Yeah?
Yes.
It gives you 7 res when you're attacked. But if you go slaying and you go from Iceberg to Glacies, still assuming you want to trigger and kill in the same battle. If you don't trigger Iceberg, I seriously doubt you're going to get the kill off. I mean, it's not all situations against red, so, but you know what I mean. Okay. It actually makes more sense because 80% versus 50% with 7 more res. Actually, the 80% still does more damage.
Right.
So if you're focused on dealing more damage, it actually does make sense to just change lances, but a build like this is all about survivability, so I wouldn't do that. And of course, you come with barrier lances.
Yeah, it's very cheap, very good, not the most offensive. That's fine.
Anyways, he starts with barrier lance plus defense refine, which is our suggestion as well, because the defense and res gap is actually quite high. You might look at this like, oh, 41 res versus 38. No. It's actually, when attacked, 45 res versus 41. So his defense is the lacking part, which is why you want to do this. I wouldn't... Legion, do you ever suggest refining for attack? Because I almost never can find... Yeah, I can't...
Like, unless you're doing... for example, like brave bows or like pure attack.
But you can't refine brave bows for attack.
Very rarely, the ones that are actually perfs.
Oh, you're right. Just like
for
Klein.
example, Klein's Argent Bow.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can just do the chill defense refine. But for that one in particular, I would think attack refine isn't the worst. But if you're gonna be like in a general sense, no. It's terrible refine.
Right. Because let's be clear here. If you refine for attack, it's 2 more attack. If you refine for defense or res, it's 4 or 4, and speed is 3. You can't make use of speed, so don't even talk about it. But defense and res is where it's at. So it's 4 versus 2, and it's all about keeping him alive, because in most scenarios, we're just going to drop the QR on him. But in this scenario, it's renewal QR. I actually really like renewal, because even though we always look at these situations in a perfect world, right? Where Conrad will always finish the fight off before they get a special off, therefore taking little or no damage. But the reality is, in a lot of situations, they might get a special off, in which case you'll fall out of QR. Or they might hit harder than you thought, in which case you fall out of QR. Or you get debuffed, and you fall out of QR. Or you get chilled. I mean, well, that is part of debuffing. So there's a lot of situations where, even though QR is ideal, and even though in most situations with defensive stats like this, because bracing stance adds 4 defense, 4 res when attacked, and when you're adding 7 res, and of course, Bone Cav indicates he's in Cav Emblem team, so he fortified Cavs. Even though you have all those things, something could go wrong, and you can find yourself out of QR, in which case Conrad just doesn't do much of anything at that point.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's renewal QR actually works, but the QR seal is so important and so good nowadays that I can't suggest on Conrad.
I would just do the reverse.
Yeah.
The renewal seal, unless you are using like Antis / Celica.
Yes.
Who needs 100% HP? Unless it's the original, then I'd probably consider just doing it the opposite way, though it is much more expensive. The QR seal is extremely valuable.
Yeah, QR, for some reason, I don't even think QR deserves to be a 5-star lock skill anymore.
It doesn't. It's an amazing skill, but it doesn't deserve to stay 5-star.
Yeah, exactly. Next is Seb. Okay, we were just talking about this. Not seeing a reason to remove his lance, and therefore we go to reprisal lance.
A new day in the life is on Fez Twitter Nums. Did you know?
A day in the life is on the Face Twitter. Okay, one sec, chat. Let's see what that's about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Are you just talking about the comic? In which case, there's a website for that.
I actually don't even know what he's talking about. I'm gonna look it up.
The A Day of Life in Heroes, having an official translation. There might be a new page out. I don't know.
All I know is I had my heart broken. Every single time, Chad, I search up FEH Heroes news, I get this. FEH Heroes news. But here's the thing. Fan account. Every single time I'm reminded on when the day that Nintendo and IS killed FE Heroes news. Okay, back to this Conrad. Reprisal Lance plus. Reprisal Lance actually makes quite a big difference. Why? Because it adds 6 attack when you get attack. And because he's a counterattack hero, perfect. And you get... Reprisal Lance is cheap now because of... Who was the free-play flyer we got with it?
Wasn't it Sigrun?
Sigrun. Yes, Sigrun. So it's actually pretty cheap. And you drop Fortress Defense Res on him. I'm not so sure about that. Because he's only getting attacked, right? Let's just recognize that fact, right?
Right.
And this increases defense and res by 6, but you lose 2 attack. What he comes with, Bracing Stance, already gives you 4 defense and 4 res during combat, and you sacrifice no attack. So in my eyes, it's like a minute trade-off, but expensive one. So that's why I'm not completely thrilled about it. But yeah, technically this is better if you want to keep him alive, and yeah, it's better because you're still getting the kills with nukes. So
it's better for deploying, at least.
Oh, it's better for deploy. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay, I can see it from perspective of deploy. You're right.
Yeah, that part definitely works.
I would run double ploy then, attack ploy, defense ploy.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you could probably just keep close defense, but ploying is definitely his strong suit here.
Yeah, you know what? He's gonna get the kill of Bonfire anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
All right. Wow, this is pretty good.
Attack.
Yeah, the attack ploy actually makes a lot of difference because that's effectively because this gets him to like 51, 50, 48. That just drops him by 7 more, and he should catch them. So, wow, I never thought about that. Conrad as a player.
It works.
It works. It's just mad expensive, so I don't really like it. But like, yeah, it works. I like it.
Yeah. I see you haven't merged them yet, but
yeah,
once you do, this is going to be a very good ploy bot.
Yeah, and it's a light blessed, so we know what it's about.
Oh yeah, that's 47 res.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're fine.
You're fine. That's really good. But again, because you're doing attack ploy, I'm just surprised because then in my eyes I would have just doubled down. But he's taking very little damage, no damage anyways. All right, you know what? I'm not gonna disagree.
Yeah.
Color, I thought you said you quit the game or something. I thought you said you weren't interested in the game. So why am I seeing this?
What the? Speed soak.
I'm not so sure about this. She's one of the slowest healers.
I mean, now she's one of the fastest.
Now she's one of the fastest. You're right. The guy says she's the exception. All right. This is why we need a showcase for the ridiculous heroes that I would not suggest, but you gotta show off because this is some mad insanity.
No kidding.
Man, I don't get this at all, to be honest. Silk's best attributes are her defense and res. Her worst attribute is her speed. Therefore, you buffed up her speed and kind of just abandoned like increasing her defense and res. I mean, it's kind of increased here, but man, that's so weird.
But still very good defense res spread.
Let's be honest, if she can only get hit one time, she's not getting killed at all. So
no way.
Oh man. Okay, number one, you're right. Attack speed bond is actually my favorite thing to put on healers, though they can actually use pushes. I guess pushes are better nowadays. But bonds I still really like. And keep in mind, because this is a tier 4 version, you actually neutralize penalties to attack speed during combat, which is really weird, but I guess they wouldn't be able to slow you down. What else? Oh yeah, 7 attack, 7 speed goes a long way, because that's 57 attack, and another 5 speed, so she reaches 7 plus 5 plus 32. Are you kidding me?
44.
How does a Silk reach 44 speed?
Hard work and determination.
He says no regrets. You are absolutely a madman.
I don't even think you have the Dragon Flower for speed yet.
Yeah, you're right. It should be the last stat because it's the lowest one. Yeah, you're right. Also, please tell me who this came from.
Really?
Please tell me it wasn't Forsyth, one of the best heroes in this entire game. died like a dog. Everyone's saying Forsyth. But color, who is it from? Please. He's the only one to have it. No, that's not true. Wait, that is true. He's the only one who has it.
I was waiting for you to come to that conclusion.
This is sad.
Yep.
I realized it because I was like, it can't just be Forsyth, right? Who would do this? Who would kill a Forsyth for a silk? Then I thought about it one more time. I'm like, wait a second, who else has this? And then I remembered the trailer and it was an exclamation mark, and I'm like, oh, I remember. I know.
That's an awfully convoluted way of getting to that point.
Yeah. Well, color says Forsyth was unimportant. Okay.
Well, if you have an 11 silk, chances are Forsyth is a small cost to pay.
Yeah. All right, let's just take a look right now. Real quick, everyone who forgot, Melancholy is basically Witchy-Wand. Resets your specials and puts a guard status so you can't charge your specials. Super duper good. Also AoE effective too. Super duper good. Rifle staff are fine because it comes with dazzling staff. Makes perfect sense. Attack speed bond. That's Kataria. That's Forsyth. It's like Silk. It's like Silk came out from that banner, but all you could think of was like how you can kill her banner mates to make her better.
Yep. You only refuse to kill Python, and that's because
Python has nothing.
I don't even think she can take anything from Python.
Yeah, the blue Tonebreaker. You can't take the bow.
Blow.
And you
think he has steady blow.
Can't take the blows. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, Python lives another day because
Python was lucky. Yep. All right. Well, congrats. You've done something I cannot suggest anyone ever do, but it's pretty damn sick. Oh. Okay.
Don't tell me. Did you actually kill 2?
I hope it's just 1, because it's just 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, right?
There's only 2 units who have it, and that's Forsyth and Winter Fae. Oh wait, no, actually, you could take Fortified Def 1, 2, 3. No, you just decided to be optimal.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Please. Okay. If you kill 2 Forsyths, I don't know what to say, but yeah. All right. Anyways, great job. I mean, for all the insanity, she's amazing.
You can do Tomebreakers?
Oh, you can do Tomebreakers on her? I didn't know that. Wow.
I'm gonna double check that. If that's the case, then well, I hope I don't have to see that, because that's a waste of orbs. At least there's plenty of them to go around.
Mm-hmm. So this is like what, his 5th plus 10 Myrmidon? There's a ton. This one's Carla. Plus 10. No flowers.
She can take 10.
Chat. I'm just gonna say, if you're making a plus 10 hero, just drop some flowers, please.
I mean, if you're making as many as he probably is, then
Oh wait, you might not have flowers because they're all infantry. Yeah, you're right. Anyways, this is 40 plus 10, 46 HP, 55 attack, 51 speed. What the fuck? Really? Oh, he has speed plus. Are you kidding?
Why did you? Why?
You explain to me in your infinite wisdom, of all the seals you could drop on her, speed plus 3 was your choice.
At least Vassal's Blade gets more damage because.
And I guess Flashing Blade's basically guaranteed as well, but what the heck? Okay. 27 defense and 26 res. Yeah, I'm not so sure about speed plus 3, but technically she uses it.
Merida.
Huh?
You turned her into Merida.
Oh! God damn it, not again. I guess Merida has a special though. That's not Gale Force.
It's not, it's Luna. But
Luna,
otherwise it's just Merida.
Flashing Blade 4, Null follow-up, you're right. Basically Merida. Home attack 4. It's actually not hard to do this because you just have to sacrifice the Summer Yogurt.
And oh yeah, Summer Yogurt, and then home attack 4 is on New Year's Read. That's a price to pay.
It is. So the entire idea is Vassal's Blade, extra special cooldown trigger, so it's 4 cooldown. This makes it 2. So you attack, they attack, you attack, it triggers. It's honestly better with Desperation though.
It can be. No follow-up's still good for the meta. I mean,
it is, but she doesn't tank well at all. It's a problem.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. And every blow she hits, she deals She should just do some damage, let's be frank, because of how high it is. And yeah, she should max it out here. Oh, she should guarantee the flashing blade triggers as well, as in the special triggers, and of course the 5 damage as well. So plus 12 true damage.
24 against literally anything if she has the speed to double them.
Yeah, 24. That's a ton of damage.
For not even having to worry about your attack stat, which Carla actually has pretty good attack for Myrmidon standards.
And of course of Gale Force to back it up.
Yep.
This is insanely good. It's just speed plus 3 just feels like at this speed it doesn't really matter anymore. But it does make sense. I would have done like what? What would I have done? I would have done the attack speed 2 or something.
Attack speed 2 wouldn't be a bad idea. If you run Brazen, that could also work.
Brazen also works, true. But man, I really think Desperation's better here because I get null follow.
If you run lame, but Brazen Desperation would definitely go with Miles.
Yeah. Act defense or something.
Parting breath. What are these enemy phase skills?
Look, man, I'm not even gonna ask. When you're a whale, you can do whatever you want. So,
I mean, yeah. Why? I'm just wondering why you took a tech speed push 3, not 4.
Yeah, I wonder who's from.
It would have to be from Valencia? New Year's? Not New Year's. Festival in Hoshido, Valencia. Or,
I think his best build might be the Shield Pulse build.
Okay.
That he has. It's so weird though. On Carla.
You could probably make something interesting out of that.
Anyways, this is a whack Carla. It's all you guys need to know. It's very interesting. Yep. I know it works. It's just I'm worried about the long-term sustainability. Because I know she gets through one battle fine, but the second battle I'm starting to question that.
Yeah, Carla's not very good at surviving like some of her contemporaries. Yep.
Whoa, congrats! P4 got
Hey, look.
Wait, P4 didn't... Hey, P4, if you're here, you owe me money. We bought Switch Online. You're on the family list. Pay up. But okay, back to this. Yeah. Loyal Lieutenant Forsyth, 40 plus 1, 2 flowers. Defense is among the best stats you can get, but I honestly still really like res just to balance things out. But yeah, defense doubling down would be real good too. 40 plus 1 is really important because it gets rid of the Banes. And what's Forsyth's PST again?
179, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so he needed that merge for arena purposes if he really cared about it. But yeah. 49 HP, 56 attack, 20 speed, 44 defense, 36 res. He's amazing. So Lance, when he attacks, and this is per attack, because he's QR, and chances are he's not dead. This is one of the hardest heroes to kill in the game, if they do it correctly, and if you're not using effective against weapons. By the way, this game has gone to such a ridiculous point that against armor heroes, that if you're not effective, unless you're an absurd hero, the game becomes really stupid, is what I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, armor is just definitely at the point where effective weapons are pretty much like, you gotta do that. But there are so many of them now that it's pretty much a given.
It is. It kind of balances out, but I think against Forsyth, let me put it this way. We got heroes with like shitty weapons, but they're effective against weapons, like Tobin. Well, you can't use Tobin against Forsyth, that's not gonna work at all. But if you use some shitty hero from Greens that is anti-armor...
Well, the problem is, I think all the hammer units right now are perfs. So they're not that bad.
Frederick. Would Frederick do this? Could Frederick double him?
Frederick, actually, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure, actually. I think Bartra will be fine, because he has Fury.
Yeah, Bartra should. Although he has no... Well, I guess the rest isn't really... yes, actually. Barely.
He can? What?
25.
Oh my goodness! If Forsyth had one more speed, he could stop. Wow, he could stop Frederick. That's funny.
Yep. Nope. Though gets doubled, and Bartra. Frederick's not that lacking in bulk.
Anyways, this build's super good. Why? Because Soul Ants 2 cooldown. Noontime is 2 cooldowns, but Special Fighter makes it 1 cooldown. Soul Lance, every time you hit, heals 10 HP. But your first hit is also a Noontime and a Soul Lance. So 10 HP is already 20% of your HP. 10 of 50 is 20%. And on top of that, a Noontime, if they can't kill you in one shot, you're probably tanking that second one.
Yeah, you're gonna heal about 20 to 25 damage.
Yep.
Per hit.
And they're not getting their special, so they're in trouble. QR gets you that second shot in. That's why we're seeing QR seal super important. Nagi, Forsyth. Yep. Who else uses it really well? I mean, a lot of armor heroes do, but
I mean, a lot of units do. But in particular, I'm trying to think. Like your Brave Bold armors, of course, also use it well. But I mean, a lot of them, people could argue, haven't. Oh my goodness, you have all 3 fighters on them.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that. I would just drop the Special Fighter and just been done with it. All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other options. I mean, Harden's a good option, but Forsyth is just better Harden. To be perfectly honest.
Yep. I totally agree. Anyways, I have nothing bad to say because this is the ideal build. It's funny. It's actually kind of funny. If you have a Nagi and a Forsyth, you're pretty set.
Yeah, although you're also boned because which one are you going to use? Quick riposte on.
Oh, I mean, well, you can do one for each season.
I mean, yeah, you can also do that, which chances are I probably would do if I could stop getting pity broken.
4 attack. Oh my god, he actually gets 14 speed at minus. That's right, he's at 17. He's 22.
Yeah,
minus
he has
5.
a pretty pitiful.
Perfect IVs because you can't save that speed.
I mean, he has a super boon in it for some reason. You might be able to.
We did not cover the boons yesterday. Yes, he's a triple super boon.
Yeah, I wasn't even here yesterday. He has all like attack speed, res super boons, and HP defense super boons. So he's all or nothing.
Yep, he's a super boon man, or super.
He's just super in general because there's nothing that's normal.
Yep. Anyways, yeah. So that's attack is super valuable because keep in mind, Mr. Bogan, or however the hell you say it, attacks twice, guaranteed, whether it's offensively or defensively. So that extra attack is actually 2 extra attack, and it has extra value because it comes out at the same time. So, yep, it's actually really big to get that extra 1 point.
Yep.
Keep in mind, most heroes can't even get that extra 1. Well, most heroes are capped out. Like you plus 10 them, and then get 4 extra attacks. So that's why it's pretty damn big. Anyways.
Yeah, it scales up pretty fast.
Yes. Attack res push takes this to a beautiful, beautiful 59. And Sturdy Blow, when it's attacking, it's 63. Oh my goodness. Not many things will...
Brave Bow Archer.
Yes. It's insane how hard this one's hitting. Well, there's an extra... Is there an extra attack in the Dragon Flower? I don't think he reached it, actually.
He should.
It's
I don't know
47?
I have to double check it. What are his level 1 stats?
Actually, no, I think he did. Yeah.
Let me double check his level 1 stats.
I believe it's 47.
Yeah, no, he does.
Yep, he does.
He does. Defense would become next.
Okay. Alright, fair enough. But yeah, very, very good Leif. Because you're hitting 59, 63 times 2, that wipes out most things in the game. If they do hit you back, they can only hit you 1 time, and if it's defensively, then you got 33. So you're definitely surviving, because 33 plus 41... I don't really think anything's going to hit higher than that. Well,
yeah.
Unless it's a special, but you know. Now, what I need to know is this. Can chat verify for me? Because obviously I haven't poked for Leif. Not yet.
Yeah.
If unit initiates combat, foe cannot make a follow-up attack, but when under player's control. What I heard was, what under player control really just means is when you use him. So you can still use it in Tempest Trials.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can auto battle it.
That's very strange, because I would have taken the wording as to mean, hey, you can't auto battle, but apparently it's like, hey, you can just auto battle and still use it. It's actually kind of hard to test, by the way, because he kills everything so quickly.
I mean, yeah, there's also that. You would have to... I mean, the easiest way to do that is to auto battle against a starter in your own defense map.
Oh, true.
Your starter doubles, or something with disencounter that's bulky.
Yeah. Why are you so smart?
Because I do a lot of testing, but I don't have Leif.
So you didn't do the testing, so that doesn't prove anything.
No,
so
I
you're
got
not smart.
Alm instead of Leif.
All right, fine.
So I had to kind of theorize.
All right, but yeah, fair enough. Okay, so we're getting a verification from name spelled wrong. It says all battling while you are still using him still triggers effect. Yeah, so player control just means not enemy AI, which is important because Leif would have just been the most dominant cav line hero.
Yeah, no, cav lines would be a nightmare with this guy. They already are, but it would be worse.
Yeah, you gotta keep in mind what could have happened, because if you can only hit him one time, you can't really kill him. He's very bulky. Well, he's not very bulky, but he can only hit him one time. Not much kills him. Then you could have just had like a Azur Wings of Mercy in, and then he could have gotten the kill off. And then Nyoran Zeal triggers, and then he got another kill. He can get another kill off.
Yeah,
or if Nyoran Zeal doesn't just trigger anyways.
Yeah, he'd probably kill Nyoran Zeal, kill Azura, kill. Yeah. Suddenly, you've lost almost your entire team.
Yeah, you know what?
Think about it.
That's why he's so dangerous, because if they actually let the player, let the AI do that, you could have literally just ran one Leif and did a cav line, and Leif, if as soon as that Leif gets into battle, because, oh man, it's so dumb, because if he doesn't get the kill off, Nyoran Zeal triggers, unless they were preventing him from, getting his special, then he gets the kill, then he gets dance, and I believe at that point he's not restricted at one movement anymore. He can just move freely.
Once he's danced? No.
Yeah, exactly. Then he just gets another kill off. So you can easily see why Leif was going to be so deadly, and why it wasn't reasonable anymore to let the AI control him. I mean, to let AI prevent doubles.
Yep. I mean, it's still gonna be a pain in the ass, but like you're still gonna have to worry about how much damage he's doing. But at least you might be able to kill him up, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean,
anyways,
that's still pretty solid. Like 33 defense, 39 with a fortify cav. There's a chance he could even survive a couple of combats if he's really pushing it out, and you're not doing much damage. So it's still a risk that you won't kill him.
Now, I think most people are interested in hearing what will we put on his B slot, because I've seen a lot of people hesitate there, but I really just don't think there's anything better than kill defense as your top option. It's because you shouldn't be relying on your special to get kills. Not that he really needs to. It's just like how I use my Keaton and I run Miracle on him, because I don't really care about the special. He gets the kill, generally. The special does make a difference in some situations, but most of the time it's more important to just survive. So yeah, for Leif, he doesn't hit as hard as Keaton, but that's why the chill defense would make a big enough difference that he wouldn't need the special anymore in most situations. A plan B. To be honest, one small time I didn't know what a plan B is. But a plan B for Leif would be Wings of Mercy, or Escape Route.
What are you talking about? I was about to say.
What?
Escape Route, not Wings of Mercy.
What?
I mean, why would you run Wings of Mercy?
So he can jump in, but he can also use Escape Route to jump out. It's both.
Yeah, I'd probably just focus on jumping out more so, because that works better off Nyoran Zeal.
Yeah, that's actually the funkiest thing. Probably one of the most interesting things you can do with him, because he can attack, 2 attacks, they counterattack, and if you change your mind, you can just jump out, which is also very useful for things like Ether Raids, because you can go in, cause a exchange, then just teleport himself out.
Yep, especially since you're already going to be taking some flat damage off attack res push, you're probably going to be able to get an escape route range pretty quickly.
Yep, that's why, if you guys don't remember what Escape Route does, it's basically if you are under 50% HP, you can teleport to any allied hero, next to any allied hero. Yeah. Leif's actually, I just realized, a true Gale Force team with Leif would be amazing. Leif and Eliwood.
Leif, Eliwood, Tabaran, sort of thing?
Leif, Eliwood, Tabaran, even Harry, backed up by some dancers.
Eliwood, Ephraim.
Yeah, Ephraim
you
too.
run all those together. You could probably just delete an entire team in one turn.
Yeah, the only sad part is it would only really work on water seasons, because again, you cannot bless him. He's a water legendary.
Yeah, you have to kind of hope it's water season so you can give him the blessing buff.
But it doesn't take much thinking to recognize the monstrous possibility here with Leif.
Absolutely, this guy is just There's so much that he can do. Like, I'm very curious to see how people are going with this kit in the future.
I'm actually surprised you moved off Savage Blow because, funny enough, this is one of the perfect heroes for moved off onto Savage Blow because he's one of the perfect heroes for Defense Smoke. He actually can use it. Most heroes can't. They have to wait to get hit or something. Yeah. Anyways, great Leif, but those are suggestions. Of course, S-Drink is worthy of being kept. It's just, do you really need S-Drink in general gameplay? Probably not. So yeah.
Well, general gameplay, if you're talking like just PvE stuff, Tempest Trials, but...
Oh, no, well, Tempest Trials is different. General gameplay is like just some standard map or something.
If you're just doing one standard map, then... I mean, getting Yor and Zeal off is fine, but obviously there are other options that are more consistent.